Hello, my name is Nicolette, and I'm here with my mom, Aurelia.
Hello, everybody.
And we are excited to announce our new podcast called Mommy Seasons. Together, we wanted to create a place where we discuss the many different seasons of being a mom while sharing biblical truths.
Each week, we will journey together on different topics surrounding motherhood and personal growth, and how we can make the best of every mommy season we are given. So without further ado, here is a sneak peek of what's to come, Lord willing.
Welcome to the Mommy Seasons podcast, where we are learning to be present from one season to the next. We will focus on personal growth in motherhood, as well as our spiritual, individual, and family lives.
Our hope is to share how we can all find the joy, the strength, and the courage each day in Christ. Let's get started.
Okay, so expectations versus reality for first-time moms. So point number 1, holding yourself to too many idealistic expectations. So the reason why I chose the word idealistic is because it means unrealistically aiming for perfection. That's what the dictionary definition is. And I feel like that is something that I did a lot as a first-time mom, was I put these unrealistic expectations on myself, even if they were well intended. So some examples of those types of expectations would be, I'm not going to give my baby a passy. My baby is never going to sleep with me in my bed. I'm going to make it to 1 full year of breastfeeding my child. It's just funny because those were like the 3 things I said I wasn't going to.
That's okay.
But that's okay. That's going to be a podcast for another day, the pacifier journey. He's not on it now, but he was on. But anyway, so the reality, though, of this point is gauge your individual baby's needs. And remember, you are the parent, and you and your husband, no one else gets to decide what works for your baby. And guess what? You will make mistakes along the way, and you will learn from them, thus increasing your knowledge of your individual child's needs. So, a recent example, I would say, that I've struggled with this point before, holding yourself to too many idealistic expectations, would be during the COVID pandemic. I was laid off, but then they called me to start working from home on the administrative side of my previous company. And I remember I struggled with breakfast time with my child. I have my laptop out on the kitchen counter. I'm cracking 3-4 eggs. I'm trying to cook that. I'm trying to get bacon or sausage, some sort of breakfast meat on the side. Maybe hash browns, because why not? And then he's eating a yogurt while this is all happening, and my coffee's brewing, or sometimes I forget. And there was too many things going on, and I stressed myself out. And I remember I talked to you, Mom, about this. I was like, Mom, it's like I can't even make breakfast anymore while working from home. This is really hard. And you had mentioned, well, don't hold yourself to that expectation. He's going to be fine with just cereal. He'll be fine with just yogurt. He'll be fine with just oatmeal, And then you also mentioned, of course, if you have time to prepare that breakfast casserole, that can be a dish you can eat over 3 or 4 days. That's huge. But even that weekend, I didn't have time to make it by Monday. And I created this image in my head that I had to make my kid breakfast this way, when in reality we were fine with just eating oatmeal the rest of that week.
You're right. So moms, we create this image in our mind that we're going to be this perfect mom. We're going to have this perfectly well clean home. Nothing's going to be out of place. That's my example. And we think our child's going to have this, always be perfect, be obedient, never have a dirty face. You know what happens with that? Our expectations, we're just setting ourselves for failure. And what happens is just going to lead us to frustration. It's going to disappoint us because we didn't meet those unrealistic expectations. And then we end up pushing that out to others, which is so unfair. It's not nice. It's not kind. And we want to do whatever we do with our heart, but with kindness. So what you have to do as a first-time mom that would be so helpful is to give yourself grace. Really see what a real life is and not these imaginary expectations that we think we have to meet. And always remember, we're not perfect either, so we can't expect anyone else. And reality is, just like you said, all these expectations, we have to recognize being a first-time mom, real physical, mental exhaustions that you're having to learn to adapt with all these new changes. And one of the things I want to encourage you is, as a Christian mom, guard your heart, guard your mind, and that's where our unrealistic expectations happen. Learn that you got to choose to see yourself as God sees you, and that is a child of God, and that He loves you. And it doesn't matter if our baby has a pacifier longer than what we expected, maybe has to sleep with us for a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace.
We hope you join us on our new journey. Stay tuned for more Mommy Seasons to come. Thank you for listening to the Mommy Seasons podcast. If you would like to know more about Mommy Seasons, feel free to visit our website at www.mommyseasons.com. We look forward to next time. Bye.
Bye.